I've fallen behind, I need to get ahead, so what, I'm wearing the same clothes. Hey all you Hillmaniacs, it's Hillmanator, and this video isn't for you. Sorry. This is actually going to be something that I don't know what it's going to be like because I haven't really thought it through entirely. This is an open letter to myself at age 10. Now, I do have to say I'm not going to be broadcasting this back in time because, take it from me, interacting with your own past, it gets messy. But he'll get to see it when he's me, so it all works out in the end. So, hi Josh, how are you? As of now, 10 years ago from today, you are currently 10 years old. I hope, well, I know that you had a good 10th birthday. That was a pretty wild one, wasn't it? Yeah. But you're about to have some very interesting times. And so I thought I would send you a message to help you through it. And let's face it, you're smart enough to realise that you can't just trust random broadcasts of people claiming to be you. So look, got the same weird ass eye thing. I have no idea what the heck that is, just like you don't. But to be honest, I really don't think it's that birthmark that they told us. So, the future. 10 years from now, world's still here, big shock. We didn't get wiped out in 2012, you were right. We also didn't get wiped out in any of the other so-called apocalypses which were going to happen at various points in the last 10 years. I think there was that science project where they were going to create a black hole or something. Yeah, that didn't happen. Yeah, the world is still here, for now. Who knows, maybe in 10 years from now, when I'm recording this, it'll be gone, but fingers crossed. You are now well aware that you're going to be moving to Wales in a couple of months for you. It's going to be August, I believe? Yeah, mid-August, and then you'll start school like right towards the end of September. Now, I do have to say, don't tuck your shirt in on the first day. It's a bad idea. It makes you look like a right nerd, and you're already going to come across as a nerd because you are a nerd. So the least you can do is not tuck your shirt in. You probably are going to struggle to make friends right away. In fact, I know you are, and it will be difficult. There's going to be a good couple of months before you make friends, really. But when you do, those friends are going to be great. I'm still friends with them now. Yeah, they've had to deal with me for nearly 10 years now, so I think if they can handle me for that long, you know how good of a friend they are going to be. Unfortunately, you are going to stop being friends with pretty much everyone from Essex. Not because of anything on either side, just because you moved and contact's hard. And yeah, it does kind of suck. You try, you put in the effort, but eventually people just drift apart. And that's okay. It's going to take you a while to realise just how traumatic those first 10 years of your life were, but trust me, you've got issues from them, so when you need to, it's fine to take a step back and analyse things, think things through. Just remember that you don't have to do it alone. You can trust your family, especially your siblings. They are always there for you. They certainly have been for me. Ooh, big things, big things. So you're gonna get bullied, that sucks. Sorry about that. But I guess if I made it through it, so can you. Don't do it the same way that I did. Because the way I handled it was to start repressing my own emotions and, you know, not let myself feel sad about the things that happened, which is just generally quite unhealthy. Now I'm fine now, but it led to me being in some pretty weird mental places back at the early years of my teenage stuff. So, you know, maybe, you know, let yourself feel the things that you need to feel. You are absolutely right that the world is a dark and confusing place. But I gotta ask, would it be any fun if it wasn't? Other big things in the news. You're an uncle now. You have a niece and a nephew. That's really cool. They're both pretty darn awesome, or at least they were last time I saw them. I suppose, which has been a while because I'm currently living abroad. Yeah, you're going to leave your home country for an entire year. You've always wanted to go on adventures. Trust me, this is a big one. Politically, the world is just as screwed now as ever. So, you know, I know you're starting to get interested in that sort of thing. It's not gonna get any better for a while. But I suppose it's not necessarily the worst that it could be. Things rarely are. You know that little annoying dingus you go to church with that, yeah, she just kind of irritates you and argues with you all the time? Well, she's going to move to Wales 1 year after you, and you're going to have to deal with her all over again. But, fun fact, you both grow up and, yeah, eventually you become friends. I know. It's weird. People's mental health is going to be a big thing for you. I mean, I know you're already well aware of it, but it gets intense in this next decade. So, have fun. Best advice I can give you, remember to breathe. Just, people always need to be reminded to take a breath and think things through. Whilst I did say to embrace emotion, I'm also going to remind you to, you know, be logical about things, because it's great. It means that if you're in a situation, that you can think your way out of it. Logic is fun. Trust me. Now, there's something very serious that we haven't talked about yet, and I've got to be honest, it's going to be uncomfortable, but it's necessary. This. You have a severe addiction to tea, and it has to stop. 14 cups a day is too darn many, especially when you're putting in 4 sugars in each cup. Stop it! Always embrace the power of memes. Memes are surprisingly great at getting your mood up. There have been so many times where I've been having an absolutely rubbish day, and memes help you through. In the words of Jacksepticeye, they are the only cure for sadness. I know you feel real quirky for not watching the big YouTubers, but honestly, no one cares. Just, if you want to watch it, watch it. They've got some pretty decent stuff up there, to be honest, and I didn't start watching them until, like, well, some of them until this year, so feel free to watch them. You already know that relationships aren't the most important thing at school, but there's gonna be 1 or 2 that you get quite attached to. So have fun with that, embrace it as much as you can, and when it's over, let it be over. Let yourself feel it, and then move on. And if I could give you one last piece of advice, the thing that you absolutely have to remember under any circumstances: no one likes the smell of Lynx. It smells like teenage boys, and no one wants to smell like a teenage boy, do they? Alright, I guess that's everything. I hope that you're doing okay. Well, I know that you're doing okay, but I hope that you're going to be doing okay when you eventually get around to making this video, because it'll have been a long time since we've talked. I'm gonna leave it off here. I don't have anything else to say. But maybe you will when you eventually come to be me. I hope that you're wiser than I am. I hope that you have a lot more fun than I did. And above all, be kind to people. Don't be a dick. Take care of yourself and take care of others. Okay, thanks for watching, Josh. I shall catch you next time.